Remember, remember the 5th of November, the gunpowder, treason, and plot. I know of no reason why the gunpowder treason should ever be forgot.
A friend gave me the idea of doing the Guy Fawkes mask, and with November 5th right around the corner, I decided to give it a try. I will list all the materials I used in the description below. Please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and enjoy my first video. So for the first step, I mixed one of my light foundations with a white cream makeup, and I used a foundation brush to cover my entire face to get the base color that I wanted. So since I used the cream makeup with my foundation for my base layer, once that was done, I took a powder brush and set it with a translucent powder to keep it from smudging and smearing while I was doing the rest of the makeup. So once I'd powdered my entire face, I remembered that you blink a lot while you're doing this stuff. So I added some extra powder and translucent to my eyelids so the blinking wouldn't crease the makeup at all. So once I had all the powder set, I kept checking my reference picture off to my right, and I drew on the goatee, the mustache, and the eyebrows, which I later filled in with a water-based black paint. Once I had all my facial hair colored in, I moved on to my eyelids. Using my reference picture, I filled in about halfway up my eyelid with the black cream makeup. I filled in my waterline with the eyeliner pencil I had used to outline the facial hair earlier, and then I took the black makeup again and did a thin line underneath my bottom lashes so when I closed my eyes it would appear more seamless. Once I had the black done on my eyelids, I took a black eyeshadow and an eyeshadow brush and powdered just the top of my eyelids, again, to keep it from creasing and smudging when I opened and closed my eyes. Once I had finished with the black makeup and I referenced my photo again, I noticed the shading on the mask above the eyebrows, around the cheeks, and down by the smile, as if where the skin had creased. So starting with a light gray and a small eyeshadow brush, I started outlining where I wanted that shading and that depth to be. You always want to start with a lighter color and add the darker ones as you go because it's easier to cover up the light mistakes and correct them. Once I had all the highlights drawn in, I took a fluffy eyeshadow brush and blended them out so the lines weren't quite so harsh. Once the highlights were done, I took a blush brush and a pale blush and just dotted a little bit on where the apples of the cheeks of the mask were to give it that rosy cheek effect. Once I had my rosy cheeks done, I took a very small detail brush and some white water-based makeup and added some highlights to the eyebrows, the mustache, and the goatee, just to give the look a little bit more depth. Once my highlights were done, I noticed that the mask had a look like the mouth was open a little bit, so I added a thin black line to just the very inside of my lips. A note to you, if you do this, it tickles a lot, so try not to giggle too much. Once I had the mask done how I liked it, I then decided to paint my neck and shoulders black using the water-based body paint that I had used earlier on my face. When you're doing this, don't forget to paint in your ears and also be prepared to be cleaning makeup out of them for at least a week. I hope you enjoyed my Guy Fawkes tribute to the 5th of November. As they say, he was the last honest man with good intentions to enter British Parliament. Thank you for watching my video. Stay tuned for more.